Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, T-Bone, from the Lunsby Show with T-Bone and Chick Broke. It's Friday night. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for the WARNO. The WARNO comes to you every Friday night. We talk to you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area, usually comedy-related. The WARNO takes place over the length of one beer. We enjoy a beer together every Friday night at 6 o'clock, and I tell you about what's happening in and around the area. Let's start the timer and tell you what's happening. Hello, beautiful. It is good to see you. If you do not know, if you have not been made aware, let me just make this, let me help you understand. The people in this area, they spend a lot of time in their homes over the cold, dark winter. And then spring, and they're still in their homes. And then summer, and they're still in their homes. But eventually, summer gets to this really, really wonderful place here in central Pennsylvania, and people do not want to be inside anymore. So they go out to be out, not to be in, which means during the summer months, comedy indoors happens less and less frequently. But there's still some going on, but not the usual barrage that's normally going on. Let's talk about what's going on first. I'm trying to. Oh, yeah, I got it. No, that's an echo. That's going to cause a problem. I don't like echoes. First, doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8 o'clock. Harrisburg Comedy Zone, Harrisburg Comedy Zone, Harrisburg Comedy Zone. It's the 4th annual Harrisburg Hilarious Competition. Or maybe they're calling it the 2026. It's going to fall. It's going to fall. It's going to fall. Man, that was a slow death. Sorry. Thought I was going to lose some money on that tablet there. It just went, but it held on. Harrisburg Comedy Zone, Harrisburg Comedy Zone, Harrisburg Comedy Zone. You can find it at harrisburgcomedyzone.com or hbgcomedyzone.com. Tonight, the third round. The third of the opening round. The third iteration of the opening round of the Harrisburg Hilarious Competition. 15, 16, it all depends, maybe 14. Very funny people who have signed up with one goal in mind: to make you laugh, to make you love them. So much so that on a little piece of paper, you're going to circle their name. And if enough of you circle that name, they move on to the semifinals. So we took 64 comedians and we threw them all in a pot. And we broke out the opening round into the opening thing into 4 different iterations. I just hate saying round and round together. It's silly. We've done 1 and 2. That was last weekend. It was phenomenal. It was a great time had by all. Now we're doing 3. Boomerangs is right there. In, the Harrisburg Comedy Zone is inside the Boomerangs Hotel, Sports Lounge, Casino, Resort, and TV repair business. Boomerangs, right off of Interstate 83 in the New Cumberland area. Giant facility. It has everything that you could possibly want in your facility. It's got good food, really good food, and it's got reasonably priced alcohol. Oh, yeah, and it has Harrisburg's premier comedy club, the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. So tonight, again, doors open at 7:30. Doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8. $10 gets you in the door. But if you stick around to the end, I can tell you how to get in for free. Free, okay? 15 to 16 comedians tonight from the area. We don't geo-lock the contestants. Some of them may be from Baltimore. Some of them could be from anywhere else. But primarily, they're working to win the title of the Harrisburg Hilarious Competition, which means should they win and they don't live here, they have to move here. It's one of the bylaw. It's one of the rules in the small print. It's a great time. You come out. You're going to have a great time. You come out. You're going to be you're going to be a judge, jury, and for some, the executioner. It's the Harrisburg Hilarious Competition taking place tonight at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Again, doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8. If you want to know how to get in for free, stay to the end of this broadcast. And if you want to pay your $10, remember it's cold, hard cash money, unless you buy your tickets in advance by going to hpgcomedysome.com. We're going to STP. We're going to take a sip. We're going to touch, and we're going to peruse. Pinkies up, bitches. Gotta touch the camera. If we don't, it turns off. Can't hear you on the talk. That is strange. Bear with me. And I say it's strange because I saw a toggle, and the toggle had me believe that the microphone was off. And even though nobody had complained about the microphone on TikTok, mute mic, there we go. There we go. That should be good to go now. All right, that's Friday, and it is the only game in town. It's the only thing happening comedy-wise this Friday in the the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. That's the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, located at 110 Lime Kiln Road. Find out more information by going to hpgcomedyzone.com or harrisburgcomedyzone.com. One word, harrisburgcomedyzone.com. Moving on to Saturday. And going a little further away from the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area, we're going to go down to Hanover, Pennsylvania. Located at 106 Broadway in Hanover, Pennsylvania, is another fun comedy club. It's the Church of Satire Comedy Club. Now, if you need to know what the website is, just type the whole phrase, Church of Satire Comedy Club, and add .com to it. Church of Satire Comedy Club, doors open at 7:30, show starts at 8. Tickets are $20. And all I can tell you is Bob Holden's going to be there. I can tell you a little bit about Bob Holden. He's a St. Pete comic, and he's been in the game for about 6 years. 8 years. So he's probably good. He's making some money, but he's going to be performing at the Church of Satire Comedy Club, churchofsatirecomedyclub.com, 106 Broadway, Hanover, Pennsylvania, tomorrow night. Doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8. It's the one and only Bob Holden. There's probably more than one Bob Holden, but it's this specific comedian, Bob Holden, Esquire. I don't know. I don't know. But that's the only other thing happening tomorrow night, Saturday, July 25th. I'm going to STP, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about something else. That may sound vaguely familiar, because it is. Yes, I got that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just wish you were here so that you could help me from above when I do this later. On Saturday, doors open at 7:30, show starts at 8. Once again, it's the 2026 Harrisburg Hilarious Competition, 4th and final opening round. 15 to 16 or possibly 14 comedians. They're with one intention and one intention alone: to make you laugh. To make you laugh so hard you circle their name on a ballot, and then they get to move on to the semifinals. And we'll talk about the semifinals. Again, tickets are only $10. Okay, it's a good deal for your money. And we got waitresses, and we got food, and we got alcohol. It's a great time for $10. You can't beat that. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and tell you. Say you want to get an extra order of fries. Maybe you want to add another Yingling to the bar tab, and you're a little short on change, and you could use a little help. Well, Uncle TK's here for you, okay? Here's what I'm going to do. Anyone who walks up to the desk to get a seat inside the Comedy Zone, if you lean in and check your six, both sides, and you quietly say, T-Bone sent me, I will make eye contact with the person, and he will make eye contact with me, and your admission will be covered by me. Now, last week I tried to give away some BJ's gift cards, but nobody wanted them either. For some reason, the simple act of saying T-Bone sent me, people are ashamed. People are embarrassed. Why are you ashamed of me? Why hast thou forsaken me? I can get you in. but you gotta do the thing. You gotta do the thing. You lean in and you quietly say, T-Bone sent me. You know why you're quietly saying that? So that the people behind you, they're not in on it. They don't know the secret. They don't know me. They're not listeners. They're not viewers. You are. Lean in, say T-Bone sent me. Get in for free. Okay? And that's tonight and tomorrow night. Harrisburg Comedy Zone, Harrisburg Hilarious Competition, the 2026 fourth annual Harrisburg Hilarious Competition at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Located at 110 Lime Kiln Road, conveniently located off Interstate 83 inside the Boomerang Hotel, Sports Casino, Lodge Resort, and Television Repair Complex. Sip, touch, peruse. Yes. So there's your Friday. There's your Saturday. What's going on Sunday, T-Bone? Excellent question. Well, if you don't know, the Hungary Grand Prix is this weekend. And if you're a Formula One fan, you absolutely knew that the Hungary Grand Prix was this weekend. It is the last race before the summer break. So you got to get your Formula One fix in where you can get it. If you're not watching Formula One, why are you missing out on the greatest sporting event in the world? Screw football. I said it, and I meant it. So we got the Hungary Grand Prix this weekend, and that's qualifying on Friday. No, practice on Friday, qualifying on Saturday, and the race on Sunday. It's a good time. It's a good time. But you know what you also have on Sunday? 10:30 this Sunday and every Sunday. You have the Supplemental. We get together every Sunday morning at 10:30 on the Tick of Talks and the Book of Faces, and we do three things. We talk about your national days of the week. We tell you about a comedy, a community, a charity event that we want you to be aware of. And we wrap things all up with This Week in History, trivia style. 7 questions, all set to medium difficulty, all with multiple choice options. If you get all 7 right, you're going to feel like a winner chicken dinner, which, by the way, St. Timothy Lutheran Church is doing chicken dinners on Saturday. So go out there with your $10 suggested donation and get you some of that cool Lutheran chicken. While you're feeling like a winner. But 10:30 Saturday mornings, we do the supplemental. We have a real good time doing it. And as I like to say, it's a great way to start your Sunday. There's your Friday. There's your Saturday. There's your Sunday. That's the weekend. Sip, touch, peruse, and then we'll come back and we'll give you a little insight into what you can expect in the coming week. Nom, nom, nom. And nom, nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom. Not a problem. If you want to go, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Ooh, yeah, I'll take you there. All right. Rolling into next week, what do we got? We got Tuesday. We got Thursday. Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Doors open at 7:30. Doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8. It is the open mic. Now, Tuesday is different than Thursday, and Thursday is different than Tuesday. On Tuesdays, seasoned local comedians doing longer sets in front of a smaller audience. On Thursday, a more traditional open mic, a whole bunch of comedians doing shorter sets in front of a larger audience. Both of them, free admission. Easy, cheap date. And if you're interested in trying stand-up comedy, I've never been a part of a more embracing comedy community than I've met here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. If you want to start doing comedy, this is not a bad place to start. Very supportive, very encouraging. These are good people. They make me laugh, and they'll help you make other people laugh. That's Tuesday, that's Thursday. Doors open at 7:30. Show starts today. Both times. It's free to get in. It's free to get in. It's the Harrisburg Comedy Zone located at 110 Lime Kiln Road in New Cumberland. There's your Friday, there's your Saturday, there's your Sunday, there's your Tuesday, there's your Thursday. Leading into next Friday and next Saturday, it's the semifinals. We went from 64 to 20. Now 20 comedians are going at it. 10 on Friday, 10 on Saturday. Your vote decides who moves on to the finals. And the chaff, some cool farm analogy about the chaff is not there anymore. The chatter, words I don't know. The people who did not make it to the semifinals, although they are great people and funny people, they may you just had a bad night. But they're not in the competition anymore. The cream rises to the top and moves on. And then they battle one another, and the cream from that rises even further to the top. So we're looking at just bookmark your calendar now. Set time aside now. Come out this Friday, this Saturday, next Friday, next Saturday. It's a great value, and it's a great time. Again, find out more details by looking up HarrisburgComedyZone.com or search for them on Facebook, Harrisburg Comedy Zone. And a little shout out again to the Church of Satire. If you want to find them on social media, you can find them by looking for Not a Real Church. Yeah. Sip, touch, peruse. Yes, you will always get the T-Bone special. Time to switch. All right. So what do you need? You need a leather cup. Inside that leather cup, you need 5 dice. What do you need to show the audience? You need to switch cameras, which I just did. You can't see the camera change, but they can. These are the 5 dice inside the cup. Last week when I wrapped up, I was so happy I didn't switch the cameras back in time. I'm going to allow you to go first. Remember the object of the game. You must get a 6, a 5, and a 4 in that order. In 3 spins, you have not received a 6 yet. Ante is $1. You got a 6 and a 5, and that 4 doesn't count. Nice try, though. So you did not get a point. If I make point, I take your dollar. What does that mean? It means the next time you see me, give me $1. There is a 6 and a 5. I get to keep those. What I need next is a 4. And the 6 and 5 are off camera. I have to remember that I'm backwards a little bit here. There we go. There's a 6 and a 5. Now shoot that one up there. I got a 4. I got a 3. Switching back to the gloat cam. Back to the gloat cam. That is a 3, and that's all I needed to win your dollar today. If I have an accurate count, you actually owe me $2. One from last week and one from this week. That's going to wrap it up. I have to leave because I'm going to the Harrisburg Comedy Zone to watch the Harrisburg Hilarious competition. Come see me. Say hi. I got the swag bag with me. Get some things. Just come on out. Have a good time. I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Bruce sends her love. Cheers along with me as we wrap this up. Arriba, e abajo, e centro, e pa dentro. Using my coaster. Lunsby.